Of Democrats wants to postpone the gas tax increase set to go into effect in just a couple of weeks.
Others are calling for an investigation. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Ashley Zavala has this update from the state capitol.
Today, a group of 13 Democrats in the Assembly sent Governor Gavin Newsom and legislative leaders a letter urging they postpone the 3-cent inflationary increase to the state's gas tax for 1 year. In this letter, they wrote, "The cost of doing nothing is unacceptable in response to these rising gas prices." Governor Newsom originally proposed this idea in January, but this needed legislative approval by May 1st in order to stop it from going into effect July 1st. Lawmakers let that deadline pass without putting together a bill, with legislative leaders concerned the idea would take away key funding from road projects. Now, pointing to the state's $100 billion budget surplus, some Democrats are changing course. But Governor Newsom's Department of Finance confirmed today the window for that pause on the gas tax closed when lawmakers didn't take action. Officials say the California Department of Taxes and Fee Administration needs 60 days to make that change. Meanwhile, a separate group of Democrats is calling for an investigation into the state's skyrocketing gas prices. The group noting Californians are paying an average of $1.80 more per gallon of gas than they were 4 months ago, a nearly 40% increase in a short amount of time. State lawmakers sent a letter to the California Energy Commission, the state attorney general, and legislative analysts with a series of questions to help with this investigation. Those questions include, why did the price of gas increase when the price of crude oil fell? Why do Californians continue to pay between 30 to 50 cents for a mystery surcharge after the temporary refinery disruption 7 years ago that was apparently to blame? What steps can the state take if there is evidence of price manipulation? The group is also asking state leaders to weigh in on reducing the gas tax and if there are any assurances those savings would be passed on to customers. Meanwhile, Republicans for months have been calling for a temporary suspension of the tax altogether, and they criticize Democrats for taking months to figure out how to send relief to taxpayers.
We need action now. We've been calling since January to suspend the gas tax. The quickest, easiest way to provide relief to every California consumer on gas prices right now.
I'm told Democrats Monday are planning on having a press conference to talk more about the investigation into gas prices. At the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, Fox 40 News.